Hello guys, welcome to the new episode of Hope Talks. Here we talk anything and everything about our mental health and mental well-being. So in today's video, we are gonna talk about 5 important foods that can elevate our mental mood and can help us to get rid of any kind of mental depression. So before starting today's video, there is only one thing that I really want to tell you all. That is, whenever we just hear about any kind of food videos, the only one thing that comes in our mind very fast, and that is that we have always had one kind of food habit going on since our childhood, and it's now too much late to change all these food habits all instantly. Believe me, if you are quite much happy with your food habit, you don't need to just change your food habits because of only one video instantly. Never. I specifically suggest you not to change your permanent food habits instantly or in expanse of one. Doesn't help your body. This affects your body very badly. So if you take an example that it's me, I belong to a typical Indian family and typical Bengali family, you may say. So obviously I have my full lunch starting from 11 a.m. up to 9:30 p.m. and this is the entire time that I have kept open my food intake window, and I take 4 meals including breakfast, lunch, evening snack and dinner or supper. As I'm an Indian, my entire 3 meals, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are totally like consisting of rice. I have rice in all the 3 meals, and there is nothing wrong about it. Because look at me, I have been taking rice from like very early childhood. Still, I don't think that rice helps you or rice makes you fat or something. Rice actually has a very low calorie if you just see it scientifically. So there is nothing wrong having any kind of rice related food if you are habituated with it. But now the matter comes that if you are not habituated with any kind of things, like people from Western countries or any other part of the world, just they don't take like rice as your regular food. They prefer cereal, they prefer milk, they prefer fruits, they prefer bread, eggs, bacons in their breakfast, and there is nothing wrong about it. They have been habituated their health like that, so there is nothing wrong about it. And in lunch and in supper, they have a lot of like proteins. They avoid having kind of carbohydrates a lot, which is a very good thing. So just don't need to change your food habit that is already been an integral part of your life. Instead, what you can do, that the 5 foods that I'm gonna talk about right now, you just can try to include these 5 foods in your food habit. Including in these 5 food in your food habit will change your life in an entirely different way. Research has it said that if you are part of your general food habit, that is your cultural food habit as well, you don't need to change it at all. You can do everything and anything with whatever you have. You just have to include, and sometimes you have to just discard some kind of foods from your food chart or food habit. So now, without wasting any more time, let's directly jump into our today's video. Top 5 foods that elevates our mental mood and helps us to get rid of any kind of depression. The first food that comes in our today's top 5 chart is chicken. Now obviously I don't have to talk about anything else about chicken, because chicken is an integral part of our life, of our food habit. Like almost everyone has chicken in their life, and obviously having chicken is too much healthy. Chicken has so much greater things that we obviously don't know, and chicken can even elevate your mental depression, mental mood. Obviously we know that having chicken means that we are having a lean protein food choice. Chicken consists protein that is very useful for the foundation of our body. Not only that, chicken also consists amino acid tryptophan. Now the main part that helps our body and helps our mental mood to get elevated by chicken is that chicken helps our brain to produce serotonin. Now, what is serotonin? Serotonin is a neurotransmitter which carries signals from one part of our body to another. So obviously we can see that serotonin plays an important role in our mental and brain related health. So medically, it is believed that imbalance of serotonin in your body can obviously cause depression, mental illness, and mental depression. Serotonin, in the low level of serotonin, causes our body to react in a very kind of different way, and it can cause our mental mood to go down radically. So now, how should we take our chicken? Take chicken twice a week is totally fine and a very kind of healthy habit. But if you are having chicken on daily purpose, I suggest you to have chicken boiled, cooked, grilled, but avoid having chicken fried. And if you are a person who is suffering from chronic heart disease, obviously you should not have fried chicken. Sometimes fried chicken can also lead to our elevation of mental depression, which is something obviously that we don't want. So avoid having fried chicken on a daily purpose. And obviously chicken also consists very kind of high protein, and high protein may also lead to unnecessary troubles in your future. So you must not have anything unnecessary or in a huger amount. Now the second food of our top 5 food chart that comes is whole grains. Now we all know which and what are whole grains. Having whole grains is a very kind of practical and natural way to cure your mental depression. How is this so? Whole grains contains vitamin B12 and vitamin B9 that helps our nervous system to work accordingly, and it also helps to reduce the risk and symptoms of our mood disorders like depression. Whole grains also contain selenium. Many scientists have this say that increasing your selenium intake level in your body helps our mood to improve and to get rid of any kind of unnecessary mental depression. Whole grain is a grain that contains the entire cereal family, including endosperm, germs, and bands. So the food that contains whole grain may include whole wheat, whole cornmeal, whole oatmeal, and barley, and so on. Having whole grains in your food habit or your food chart really means a proper and healthy diet plan. Having oatmeal daily doesn't harm in your body, it rather helps your body to improve. So obviously you may have any kind of whole grain on a daily purpose. One thing that you just have to do is take it while you're having your breakfast. Make yourself a bowl of great whole grain oatmeal and enjoy your day and be happy forever. Now the third food item that comes in our top 5 food chart is spinach. Now I don't believe that I have to talk about anything else and anything more about spinach, because we all know that what a mighty packed food spinach is. From Popeye the Sailor Man to any kind of cartoon figure, we know that has its own power backup in an entire different level. It is something that can help you to get healthier, get stronger, get happier. So all things and everything in one particular food. So obviously having spinach in your food habit and food chart is something that obviously gonna help you in an enormous kind of manner. Now Why we should have contains tryptophan and folate. Both these two things helps our body and brain to produce serotonin, and more serotonin means our mental health is being elevated already. We have already talked about the serotonin, how the serotonin affects our mental mood in the part of our chicken. So obviously we all know that having more serotonin and having a increasing level of serotonin in your body just also already means that you are having a great and happy life. Also contains brain healthy nutrients like vitamin E, vitamin K and beta carotene, which improves our mental health and which also help us to have a better mental focus. Now you can have like daily. It's totally healthy to have as a regular basis, and you should have it raw because raw helps a bit more because all the brain healthy nutrients work a bit more in the raw. So obviously have it raw. You can have it like making a juice out of it, and you can have it in salad, you can have it in smoothie, you can also have it cooked, and it's totally good. But having too much also may cause like trouble in while digestion because it has very high fiber. Now the fourth food that comes in our top 5 food chart is yogurt. Yogurt helps our mood to get elevated very faster and in a very delightful way. Now why? Because yogurt has probiotics. Probiotics help our mood to get elevated, and yogurt has lactobacillus. Lactobacillus is kind of probiotic that helps us improve our mood. This kind of psychological treatment also has given the name of the probiotics as a psychobiotics. Now you may wonder that a mere probiotic that we all have known that helps our digestion to improve, how can it is elevating our mental mood? But here comes the connection. Obviously, digestion is here really and totally directly connected with our mental mood. Now, there's a thing in our body that is called gut, which refers to our gastrointestinal tract and brain. There is a connection that is called GBA or gut brain axis. It links our central nervous system, which is made of our brain and spinal cord, to our gastrointestinal tract. These probiotics play a huge role on GBA by producing more neurotransmitter, causing our mental mood to get elevated in a different and very important way. It also affects our sleeping habit, and it also reduces the inflammation, reducing our mental depression. Now having yogurt for daily purpose is totally fine. You can have it regularly. 1 to up to 3 cups of non-fatted and unsweetened yogurt can help you very effectively. And avoid having yogurt if you are sensitive to lactose. I prefer if you are allergic or if you are sensitive to any kind of dairy products, before having any kind of dairy products including yogurt, just consult your doctor. Now the last and the number 5 food that comes to our top 5 food chart is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate obviously not so very tasty, but it has very useful health properties, and if you are someone who loves to eat dark chocolate, you are welcome to having already a very healthy life. So dark chocolate consists flavonoids, is some kind of antioxidant which helps our mood to get elevated, and it also helps our mind to be more concentrated and more healthy. It also consists phenylethylamine, which is a neuromodulator which implicates our mood regulation. So having dark chocolate 1 ounce per day is fine, but as it's still chocolate and it also contains a lot of calories, so then having like more dark chocolate can also lead to obesity or also lead to any kind of like weight gain. So having a little bit, but having it in your food chart is totally fine. So research has its own that if person is having dark chocolate, they are happier than the rest of the others who are not having any kind of chocolate. Milk chocolate is not recommended here. Have dark chocolate, that really helps. So I think our video has come to an end. I'm not gonna make this video any longer. If you are getting helped by this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And for more new and helpful videos, just stay tuned. So be safe, be happy, stay motivated. See you in the next episode of Hope Talks. Bye guys.